I have the pleasure of interviewing Maribeth, who you'll see the blog about her, and you'll see all the wonderful things she's doing in life. She's been part of Communication with All Life University for a while now. How long have you been with us?
Ooh, I think we're working on 2 years, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you did the big program, and then she's doing teacher training and has definitely been one of my best resources for teaching. So I wanted to just go ahead and ask you some fun questions, like what is your favorite thing about being an animal communicator?
I had to think about that because there are so many good things, but um, I'm finding as I go along, I'm connecting with more animals in more varied situations, and I love it. Like I went to my sister's house in Rochester. They don't have as many cardinals there as they do where I do in Virginia. And there was a little guy sitting out in front, and I was singing back and forth, and he's like, "Damn, that human's talking to me." And he
That's
came back
awesome.
every morning. Yeah. And then my sister said, "I wonder if his mate's around." I said, "Where's your mate?" And the mate came by the next day. That does not
So
get old. That doesn't get old. And I didn't expect that, but that's just a lovely thing, as well as our, the guys that live with us. You know.
yeah. And that just brings up several questions for me. Do you have anything that's hard for you to do?
Uh, it's emotionally hard is end of life. I think I should be detached, and I do try to be. But I know that the animal spirits. I mean, I know that animal spirits live on, but that end of life stuff is really hard for me. And I'm always glad to see when it goes well. Also, when I'm I don't know if you've had it, dealing with animals who have aggression issues, and it's almost physical rather than, I mean, it's not like they're in a bad mood. There's something
Right.
not,
Neurological.
yeah, neurological, and they're good animals with good people, and yet the ending is not wonderful. That's been really hard for me too, to realize sometimes that's, they're just our animals that are not always safe with people. Very, I haven't run across many, but those are the two
No,
that.
I mean, it's it's funny because it definitely does come up, and there isn't a lot out there that people can do about it. I mean, there is and there isn't. There's some drugs, there's some, I guess it depends specifically what it
I
is,
think
but
it
yeah,
does,
it is
right?
hard.
And
Um,
there's the cases in between where you get good training and love, and then there's the other ones where something's going on.
yeah. And you obviously like teaching because once you went through the program, you went into teacher training. Tell me about that for you.
Well, teacher training is really lovely because I get to work with people who are interested in doing well, and I get to give them feedback so they can start to see what they're getting right and start to build on their own abilities because they're getting good feedback. And that is so important for people to hear. Oh yeah, you know what, I picked that up, that's amazing. I love that. I love answering questions. Not like I'm sitting with the guru, but I'm not the guru, but I do have some insight and some experience where I can do, I can help, and I can say from my point of view, here's what worked for me. And that's lovely stuff. That's great.
Well, one
Enjoyable.
of my requirements for people teaching in the program is you have to have experience because otherwise, how could you answer that, right?
Right. Right. You have to have something to pull. I mean, we're not reading from textbooks. We're what we do is real life, day in and day out.
Right. We're making the textbook.
We are.
Okay. And what other sort of services do you do? I mean, like a couple of people that I'll be interviewing do like angel readings, things like that. But what is Mary Beth's specialty?
I do healing. I do energy healing, and in fact, it's energy healing that led me to animal communication, because when I became a Reiki master, my dogs started communicating with me. I like to say it the other way around, but that's the truth of it. So I was able to, like, you can just mesh energy healing for animals while, if you're doing communication, there's some, stress and fear and releasing memories. And then, sometimes the people need a little bit of relaxing and releasing as well, and resetting their point of view around the animal. And that's all good stuff that you can do with energy healing.
What specific modalities do you do?
Well, okay, so we started with Reiki, and that's a beautiful foundation. I'm certified in quantum touch, which is lovely. You taught me EFT tapping, and I've had at least one miracle so far with that, which is really cool. The scalar wave energy healing, and I think of the, chakras. I'm pretty aware of chakras, so that's a wonderful way of healing. And then, we all get our own flavor, so I feel like I can just go in and focus on different pieces of the body as well, and send good energy to bring that back into balance.
Very good. And what do you think you'll be doing when you finally grow up?
This is so funny when you're talking to somebody who just turned 64 last month. Oh, yeah, I don't know, riding a magic carpet, it's levitation. I think I'm where I'm going to be when I grow up. I'm hoping this is it, to tell you the truth. This is a really delightful place. Doing more and better, and helping the planet have more respect for our animals, species. I think that might be something that I will be focusing more on. Right now it's more, family and pet issues, but in the back of my mind and in my life, we know that we've got to start to love and respect all the species that are on this planet.
It's true. So, I would love, because one of the things that we've dealt with you is getting you out locally. And I didn't know I was going to ask this, but I think this is a fun topic, and it's twofold. One is maybe talk a little bit about some of the work we've done with getting you out locally, and what a surprisingly great thing that has been. And also, maybe if you could speak a little bit to the people that might be seeing this, that think that they also live in an area where it's going to be doubted.
Okay, yeah.
Physical location, geography-wise.
Right. So I live in Metro DC, and the East Coast is a more, I would say, having lived on what I like to call the left coast or the West Coast, there is a definite difference in people's beliefs. They're more conservative here, so I thought that it might be harder. And you do see eye rolling, but the point is, people still love their animals. Those are the people. Yeah. Who cares? My dog is not happy. My cat is not using the litter box. My horse, I think she might be near the end. What can we do? So all that stuff goes out the window, flies out the window when somebody really loves their animal and wants to help them, right?
Right.
So and then locally, going locally has been so much fun because I'm making contacts um, in the local area. I'm doing expos and I'm speaking, and I'm getting a little bit of traction in that area, and also more business in the local area. Um, it's been wonderful. It's been keeping me busy, and as more people hear about me, there's other places that I'm going to be speaking and things like that, and teaching. I'm now teaching at a metaphysical shop once a month, and hopefully we'll do some more in that area.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's been really good. I thought it was
Well,
going to be
thank you.
all remote, but it's because of your suggestion, I've been moving to the local as well, really focusing on that.
Well, and I mean, I honestly, I have moments where I pretend, what if the internet went away? And it's a weird thought, but it. So, what would my business look like? Who would I help? How would I help them?
Yeah.
And so, I mean, I think those are really important, questions to ask ourselves so that we can get the people locally involved. So you've done a great job of taking
Thank
my
you.
suggestion and really getting yourself out there. So and you've been, as I said, a great teacher for the program, and it's been very fun. And I know that everybody loves you, and so I really appreciate that.
Thank you.
And so thank you. This has been really fun, and I know that there will be more fun things with you ahead.
Thanks. It's just a pleasure to do this. I hope some people who are considering doing animal communication might actually come forward and try it out, because you've got a hugely great program here for people to take advantage of. It's
Thank
amazing.
you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. All right. Well, um, thanks a lot, and bye for now.
Yeah.